Welcome and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Today I Got Time. It is episode 20. Thank you guys for tuning in to 20 fun-filled episodes of listening to us talk our shit.
I love that for us. I love that
Absolutely.
for us. Look, we sticking with it, girl. We getting this knocked out, knocked down.
You feel
Wait,
me?
it doesn't matter what y'all talking about. We're gonna be on the screen somewhere every Wednesday. A new episode drop.
And guess what y'all do? Y'all tune in every time. So we thank you and love y'all for that. Thank you. You. On today's episode, we are going to talk about the cultural differences from the North versus the South. As y'all know, your girl is from New York.
Cue the music.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
And I'm from the South, specifically the Atlanta area, Georgia.
Hey,
woo, what's ATL, ho? ATL, ho? You know. That's our state song. What? You get that popping in the club anywhere, the party, that thing.
Not
every
Georgia.
time.
Georgia.
Not CL. No, that's the state song. But my thing is, who the fuck is referring to that song as that's our song? No, no, bitch.
Oh.
Nobody's doing that. And if you are doing that, you ain't really from the South. You ain't from Georgia. I'm just saying. Nobody's like, yeah, our song is that. No, lame ass shit. Anyways, we the Mecca for real. Hey, we got plenty more where that came from.
Speaking of Meccas, New York, melting pots.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, you can get all cultural diversities in New York. New York is definitely a melting pot. You can get different types of variations of food, different types of ethnic foods. I'm talking about if you go to Africa, you got Ethiopian food, you got different variations. If you go to the Hispanic side, you got the Puerto Rican food, you got the Dominican foods, you got the Honduras food, and then just different cultures.
Right.
Within the different cultures, there's different places. We have Chinatown, we have different places, Little Italy, different places where prominent nationalities thrive.
Right.
Thrive in this area. But my biggest thing that I want to get out for those that have this common misconception of New York. Manhattan is not all of New York. I know you think when you watch shows like Power that's what all New York entails, but that is just one segment.
I remember when I had came out there for your birthday and we went to New York. When we had went and you took me to the square, I think New York Times Square.
Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square. And you had took me out there, and I was excited to be out there. But I was like, this shit is. Wait, we just walking around. What nobody's doing anything? What's going on out here? Remember, I kept saying, I was like, take me to the hood. I want to go to Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. I want to go to the real New York. What the fuck is this? It's touristy ass shit.
We kept it real cute. We went to Webster Hall, we enjoyed ourselves. We kept it cute and classy. But New York definitely has a lot to offer. I'm glad my friend was able to experience a little bit,
tiny bit. That. Just a little bit, not too much. Not too much.
Give us a little intro about what the South entails.
I love the South. I'm a Southern girl, born and raised. I wouldn't want to live nowhere else. As far as Georgia goes, because it's different regions of the South, and in Florida, baby, they their own people. In Texas, they their own folks. South Carolina, they their own folks. Mississippi, so on and so forth, right? But as far as Georgia goes, I think that we're known for food, but Not really for real. I don't think the food be all that for real. I mean, we got some good ass wings.
Oh,
We got this is my personal opinion. The food straight, like we got some really good cooks out here, but everybody cooking the same thing. You know,
yeah.
stuffed lamb chops and fucking fucking brunch with lobster tails and crab legs coming out your bowl and
Oh.
shit. Like it's the same shit. That's recycled and with a new name and new cutesy lights. But as far as like, entertainment wise and like places you can go, like you don't have to stay in Atlanta and go to a Hawks game or go to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Like you can dip off over there to the west side and see some shit. You can go down to the east side and see some shit. You can even hit down there on the south and enjoy yourself and really get some culture. So I think Atlanta though is like its own little spot, obviously, because everybody love Atlanta, baby. They love some Atlanta. But folks that's from Georgia that's not from Atlanta, it's like, yeah, Atlanta cool, but let's spread our wings. Let's spread our
Yeah.
wings. Let's see get out here thinking that Atlanta the only place to be because
You know what? That's exactly what I thought. And joining the military, I was definitely
you was
definitely an
shocked.
eye opener that there was more people in different locations of Georgia, because I met a battle of mine was from Rome, Georgia. And I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
see?
that boy accent was so heavy, so hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you from? Georgia. I'm like, that's not how the friends say it though. They don't talk like
It's
that
just
now.
different. Well, I done lost most of my little southern accent. I try to keep my stuff, but as I get older and travel a little bit, been other places, so it's a little
Right,
difficult.
absolutely.
But there are definitely a lot of Georgians that have like a strong, thick southern, like country ass accent, and I love it. I love all of it because that's distinctive. Like that's I know you from the south. Like I know y'all, and you get to say in our little lingo. It's like
Just like up north,
yeah.
it's talk. Let's
Talk.
talk
Let's
about it.
talk. I want
Let's
to talk
talk
about
about
it.
it.
I want to talk about it. We talking about it. That's
But
not.
while our affliction to our vocabulary is definitely different, the music, that was a culture shock for me, because I thought everybody listened to the same music at the same time, right?
Right.
When I went down south, baby, first stop was Alabama. I was like, whoa, this is something. That's when I first was introduced to like Soldier Boy and Waka Flocka and Crank that had just came out, and then I was listening to Plies and all these artists I didn't hear back up north. Right,
Yeah.
we were listening to Jim Jones. We listening to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from
Right.
that
I had
era,
to learn
y'all.
that too.
While I'm over here aging myself,
Right. No, I had to learn that too. I had to learn that as well. Like that different regions of the world are not listening to the same thing that we're listening to. Like
absolutely.
we may think this is the hottest fucking song out. This is the summer song. This is it right there. Woo, woo. But in California, they be playing song. In New York, they be playing something else. Like it's just some different.
Absolutely.
And even in Detroit and Michigan, like they got they whole little what do you say, like their own style of music. Like DC has like go-go.
Yeah, there
So but
go.
like you said, like I definitely thought for a long time, like, oh, we all what you mean you don't know? Beef it up. What are you talking about? I've never heard this before. I'm like, this shit bang.
Right. I didn't hear this before. So I'm like, and then y'all got like, it was so fascinating. Not that I wasn't hip to dancing to the music because we were doing the chicken noodle soup. You get what I'm saying? Like, we was getting light.
But we was doing that too in the South. So why y'all? I don't understand why y'all wouldn't be cranking it. Crank that.
It didn't come up there. It wasn't up there yet. So Crank that, I didn't first hear Crank that till I went to Alabama. And then I'm like, what? What
you
is
see everybody doing that shit?
What is you?
Okay. No, for real. And that bit like, yo, wet pool paddles. Oh my God, girl, we was dancing our ass off.
Roscoe, like these are
We
all
was
artists.
dancing, baby. We was everywhere dancing. What?
And then even after that, one of my good friends at the time, she took me to Atlanta, and I didn't know about Metro Atlanta. I didn't know about the underground. I didn't know about all these different types of things. So I'm like, whoa, what? Oh my goodness, like this shit is happening down here. Like, what is going on? It was weird, but I guess more accepting because she was from up north.
Right.
So I'm like, this is funky. Like, I like this type of shit.
Some whole different shit. I wish I would.
Absolutely.
I wish now more that I would have experienced like more up north culture when I was younger, because I had more time. I could have lived out there. I could have, traveled more out there, or just kind of been out there if I wanted to do that, right? But
not that you missed anything, because
right. But it's still a culture though that I never got to experience one-on-one. Like you've experienced living in Georgia, not living in Georgia, but visiting Georgia multiple times, being around, knowing what's going on out here. And, I can't say the same for me being up north, but I ain't got nothing against up north. You know exactly how I feel about up north men and up north style and just people from New York and just how they give it up, like talk and move, and some of that shit I don't be with. And I think because I'm from the South and I believe in hospitality and just being kind to people. Motherfuckers from some people.
And New York believes to move with a purpose. Like, you can't. People from New York, especially from the city, the boroughs, I feel like will know you're a tourist when you're standing in the middle of the sidewalk, just looking at.
What if I'm trying to figure out what my next move is?
Well, you need to figure it out while you're moving. Please don't stand here. Let's go. Like, what are we doing?
No, for real.
I know a lot of people see the shit that happens on the subways. Like, New York got its own fucking, like, right. New York can be gritty. New York, I feel like New York made me witty. I feel like New York made me be on my toes, because you had to keep up. You had to keep up. Like, it's either keep up or get lost. Like, move around. Literally. Yeah. Whether it be with the fucking lingos, whether it be with the fashion, whether it be getting the
advances. A lot faster. It really does.
You got to keep up, or you gonna fall to the wayside. Like, just move around. Like,
no, for real. I would have been the one getting pushed to the side. Like, please get the fuck over there. Please move that way. You need to go ahead and hit the road, Jack. Let me bring my ass back to the South. Cause wait a minute.
It's definitely a lot nicer. Like, I definitely did experience a lot more ma'am, a lot more, just a lot more people being more kinder and opening doors. Right. Just it was definitely a lot nicer and softer, and you guys talked a lot. Like, this is not an insult, but sometimes when people talk slower, it's so you can understand them, right? I'm not being funny. It's not based off like your knowledge, right?
Right.
And because they would be like, I'm not saying they're like, can I take your order? Okay. I'm not saying like they move like that. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta specify this because we probably do have Southern listeners. Right. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm thinking like I'm trying to impersonate you guys as like that's how it was coming off.
But that wouldn't happen anyway, bitch, because I'm on the line. So when you go down like that, I'm like, get it off though. I'm like, you do your one, but it wouldn't go down like that.
Absolutely.
Because shout out to the South. Y'all already know
absolutely.
What the fuck. what he said on the wars, the South can't get no love. No, he said the West can't get no love. But the South can't get no love. Fuck about it. No, but for sure. I definitely agree. If, like, the talking slower part, I'm more than certain a lot of individuals do it because we have a strong accent. So a lot of words are drawn out. A lot of syllables are implemented. Like, they probably didn't need to be there. Like, so some folks just talk slow because they need you to get, like you said, get with what I'm saying. Let me say it's a little slower for you, because if I get to talking too fast, then you ain't gonna understand what the hell I'm saying.
Because
So.
you know the accent.
Right, the accent.
The accent. So I need to keep up. So
You can,
thank you for
I think you're doing a great job.
you see the yang to my yang. You see how she brought it back in because I was reeling out there. I was drifting off. I was going. It was going
No,
like
you
I was
wasn't.
trying to be in something,
It was,
and she
but I
she
was
hook line reel it
right.
in, bitch.
Friend, come on, we best friends for real. We real friends, real life. Wait, I'm already knowing, like, you fuck with the South, I fuck with the North. Like, we fuck with the country for real. Now, it's a couple places on the map. You ain't got to worry about me. You got to worry about me in a couple places on the map, and that's cool. It's just my, me. Because a lot of folks might say you ain't got South ain't got to worry about me. I was on Instagram. This woman was posting like a picture. Her best friend sent her from where she's, and I think I sent it to you. And she was like, the weather and from your long distance bestie, and like the weather was like snowing in one spot in one camera, and then it was like sunny. The pool was open. All types of other shit was going on. A lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh, I would take the snow any day than the alligators coming up to my front porch."
Oh my gosh. Absolutely not. Let me tell you, I am so over this goddamn cold. First things first, this cold has fucking elevated 10,000 notches, okay? Because this cold ain't the same goddamn cold from when I grew up, okay? This shit done fucking said, oh, hear me roar.
No,
and she done
friend, not
fucking
cold being you up
increased
like
this shit.
that.
Yes, Harpo Machine done did her big ones because moving back up here, now I used to live in North Carolina. Baby, we got our seasons, but summertime. It's summertime now there. I know. It's summertime. It's not giving fucking 23 degrees.
Oh God, it's 23 degrees.
No, it wasn't 23 degrees today. Today was 70. Love that for us. But the weather fluctuates from the foot. Do you guys not hear me? I am under the weather because the weather don't know how to get her shit together.
Right.
Do you feel me?
Yeah.
She's giving 70 degrees today. Drop down to a cool of freaking 30 degrees. Warm back up to 60 degrees. Drop down to a cool 22 degrees. Warm back up to maybe 53 degrees. Drop down to 17 degrees. Do you see me? I don't know where I'm going at this point. I got this sweater on, and I got short sleeves on because I gotta prepare myself.
No, for real.
Either or.
No, for real. Wet got to have a scarf in the back. Might need the coat back there too. Shit, you see, I got a sweater on.
I am ready to move back below the Mason-Dixon. I am over this shit.
Yeah, it's tricky out here too, friend, in the South. So it's the weather is fluctuating. It ain't dropping like that though. It's giving, like today was like 81, 82, but yesterday it was like 50. I had the heat on yesterday, and then today I was like, damn, it's hot in here. Had to turn the heat off, turn the air on. I'm going between the heat and the air in this bitch. Cause
absolutely.
Which one is it?
I'm going.
I'm ready to just turn it off and just say, let the weather do what
I open the windows. Everything is off now at this point. I'm opening up the windows. Let's open and close. Open and close. Yeah. Open.
For electricity, this is free. This is free right here. I don't have to pay a 10 cent of open, 10 cent of closing this motherfucker.
I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm just, at this point, I'm just wasting electricity because you don't know what you want to do, but I know what I want to do. I want to lower this goddamn bill because though we are from two places of the world, we are all feeling the impact.
Every bit of
everything.
Every bit of it.
Everything is fluctuating. So
save a dime where you can save one at. Even if it's a dime, save it. Save the dime. Literally, the literal dime. Save it. Because you never know when you're going to need that. And how things is going, it's best to start saving somewhere.
Absolutely.
You might can't put the 200 up. You might can't put the band up. You might can't put the 50 up. Put the $2 up. Put the $5 up. Put the dime up. Every time let's break this 90, this 100 about to be a 90 real quick.
Yeah. Save where you can if you can, guys, because you just don't know what's going on.
Absolutely.
And one thing about being in New York, that place is the highest mother sucking state to live in. It don't make no effing sense. Get out
But
of New York, y'all. Get out of New York.
but
I'm
I
telling
don't.
y'all.
But this okay. So this is where I'm going to come in with with Georgia. Georgia minimum wage has not changed since I was in high school. Okay,
Mhm.
the minimum wage in Georgia right now is still the same as it was when I was in high school. Okay, they're not moving with the times and the prices and the prices of things. At least in
Wow.
New York, they went up on the minimum wage.
But because I believe that they had to. Like nobody could afford anything.
Okay, yeah.
For example, a
Nobody can
one
afford nothing
bedroom
nowhere.
nowhere. No, but for a one bedroom, and these are things I know. My sister was looking for an apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and she was looking for a studio and or a one bedroom. She looked at several apartments, but I'm just going to reference this one apartment because it was so to
Right.
me that I was like the studio was going for like 2,800. The one bedroom that wasn't even updated was going for 3,200. $3,200 for a 900 square foot apartment.
That is crazy. That's crazy. Like I say all the time, and I'm gonna stand on this. If shit really, God be the glory, I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. But if
Amen.
things really got out of control for me in my life, and hopefully I hope a lot of other people have this like mindset, but obviously people don't. So that's that.
Right?
But if things ever got too crazy where I was just like, I cannot afford the rent here, like in this state, in this region, let me duck off. Let me see what's on the 45 that way. Let me see what's on the hour that way. Let me see what's on the 2 hour that way. I might catch a flight. I love it when I see people starting their lives over in different states with kids,
Absolutely.
without kids, pets. And what I love it when you start over because you can and you don't have to struggle. In some instances, right? Sometimes struggle is brought upon you by your own actions. So
Mm-hmm.
that's that. But hey, if you're really out here trying to make a way for yourself and you're trying to make a living, and the north may be too expensive for you, and the south may be too expensive for you, we still got different regions of the United States. We still have different regions that you can always start over in.
Right. Jump over that hurdle.
Jump over that hurdle. Like, so don't be complacent. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, I pack up so fast, I sell the paint off the walls in this beach. TV, you need this blue color paint? I can peel it off for you real fast. Computer
Absolutely.
gas, and I'm out of here.
Absolutely. I am definitely for that. And I try to advocate that for my loved ones that,
Mm-hmm.
choose to stay in New York, but I'm telling them you don't have to because the amount that you're paying for rent,
Mm-hmm.
there are people, i.e. me, that aren't even having to pay that in a mortgage.
Yeah.
Some of us, and I'll raise my hand because I don't think this is really TMI. I don't think y'all really in my business, but I'm here to tell you my mortgage isn't $3,200. I can
Right.
raise my hand
Right.
and say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because I wouldn't dare.
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
But there are some people in New York that are paying a $4,000 mortgage.
Well, maybe they can afford to see. That's what I'm saying. This is where the financial aspect comes in. At maybe they can afford the $4,000 mortgage or whatever rent, whatever they can afford that because they bringing in X amount of dollars. If you
Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
that's in your tax bracket and you can afford that shit, do that shit. Do but hey, I ain't never here to stop
Love that
nobody
for you.
shine, baby. You want to
Love
be in
that
the
for you.
penthouse on the
Absolutely.
30th, fifth floor eating lamb
Right.
chops? Do you be able to afford it and know what the economy looks like? Know what's changing? Know things that are changing. Like have a plan. Hey,
Absolutely.
you on the 25th floor today, but in a year you might be in the projects. Motherfucking rent gonna go up to $10,000 a month. Can you if you going from 42 to 10 now? Like, can you do that? Like I'm saying, like as far as like being knowledgeable, staying ahead. Like you don't have to be there stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
Let's plan. Let's make a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't. This is really not feasible for me to live here in this area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying again. I'm not saying jump out there and go to another state, but jump out there and go away from that area. Let's
Yeah.
look. Let's look for something else. I don't give a damn if
Yeah.
I would have found something that was $1,200 and it's giving me 1,400 square feet. I get 2 bedrooms. Blah blah blah. Let me look at the air. Let me look at the crime rate. First of all,
Absolutely.
the school district.
Let's not
Okay,
let's not put ourselves in another predicament just because we're
where
trying
you
to
get your shit broke into. Your shit broke into every 5 minutes. We ain't gonna do that.
So
Well, I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, but again, there's so many different places. Sometimes you might gotta get out of the hood, get out of the state. Sometimes you gotta go out there.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying. So I definitely think like with the North, I think that they're getting paid more. Obviously, I think shit is high as fuck, anyways, everywhere.
Absolutely.
But at least if you're gonna go up on things, like let's try to make something shake. Like the minimum wage still being the same as it was when I was in high school. Now in 2026, who the fuck can live off of that? Nobody can live off of that. It don't matter if you work 2,300 hours a week.
Right.
You gotta be in that bitch open, close, open, close.
Right.
You gotta do that shit a couple times. You might be doing that shit for a couple of months before you even get ahead, where you're not living paycheck to paycheck or your head barely over the water. Like, nah, you're gonna have to go up on the minimum wage because it doesn't make sense. It ain't adding up.
Absolutely.
Like bread used to be 99 cents, goddamn bread $3. If you want to get some decent fucking bread.
Absolutely.
Cause I don't know what the fuck Walmart got going on with their bread, baby, but I've been stopped buying it. I need the bakery to get it together, or the packaging, or whoever got the bread situation going on at Walmart. It's out for you. This message for you. That bread is stale and it's tired as fuck.
Oh my gosh.
The buns is tired. The loaves are tired. The hamburger buns are tired. Everything is tired. Let's correct that.
Let's get our stuff together, Walmart. Let's get our stuff together.
But I guess they said, bitch, you're only giving us 99 cents. You're only giving us 99 cents. You're gonna get this 99 cents.
So you gonna get us 99 cents, okay?
You gonna get this 99 cent ass bread.
Damn, you getting the barrel.
No, dead ass. The schools. What do you think as far as like grade school? I know you didn't attend grade school in Georgia or the South or whatever, but what's like the difference in New York? I know one of the differences is that y'all go to school. Like I think y'all elementary goes to like 6th grade or 7th grade. Is that right?
So
you like no, bitch.
No. So it's like I went to Southeast Elementary, which was like from 1st to 5th. The middle school, East Middle School, shout out to East Side, East Middle School. It was from 6th to 8th. The Freshman Center, shout out to the Freshman Center. Where I lived, the Freshman Center was its own school. So you had the north side, the east side, the south side, the west side, all in one fucking school. Right. Packed house. Crazy. A lot of fights. Different time, different world. Then in high school is from 10th grade to 12th grade. Obviously, shout out to Ross, the Ross side, because we had 2 high schools in one. So it was Ross and Sonderling. Shout out to Ross.
You had 2 high schools in one in like one county or like area?
No, one building. It was one building.
Oh.
So it's 2 different high schools in one building.
So did y'all all go to the same class? Like were y'all all in the same classes?
No. What do you?
So it was like literally separated. Like your school is on the left side, and this school's
on the right side, right? And if you had a class, you didn't have classes in Sunderland. You had like a middle part that was like maybe everybody would have classes that intertwinkled there, but there wasn't raw students going to Sunderland unless the classroom itself was in the Sunderland building. Other than that, there was no swanging. There was no none of that until the end of the school day when all the athletes went to the Sunderland side and da da da. As far as the education goes, I we've had this conversation before. As far as the degrees go, I feel like, I don't know if they're still doing it, but I graduated with a high school like regents diploma. It was like an advanced diploma. Like, I guess because we took certain types
Right,
of
right.
tests that you
When
get certain types of things on your
right.
diploma.
Like we had, it was when I was in high school, it was college prep and like regular just classes, just basic shit basically. So if you took like the
Mm-hmm,
college prep classes, it was like extra, like you were in advanced classes, you were like taking like
mm-hmm,
almost college credit courses.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But you
mm-hmm.
could choose which one, like which diploma type you wanted. They don't have that anymore in Georgia, but when I was in high school, they had it where you could switch. You could choose your diploma, not just one basic ass diploma. It's just like one Georgia state diploma. Like there's no college prep. That's no.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh. When I went to high school, I don't know if they still have it. We used to have a thing called like BOCES or like a VOTEC. That like we went off to
I
like a
think some
VOTEC
schools
school.
had that. Not in the area that I was in, where I went to high school at.
Mm-hmm,
But a
mm-hmm,
lot. I think some schools in Atlanta or like different areas of Georgia like had like
mm-hmm,
voc tech classes, like
mm-hmm.
beauty,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
maybe like a
Pharmacy
wood,
tech,
or like
nursing,
I don't know about all
like
that.
a trade school. We had that. So I had that. I went to like a nursing
My like
school,
one or two of
and
these.
my I went to the nursing aspect. I went for my CNA in my senior year, and for my junior year I went for pharmacy tech. But you had like veterinary tech things. You
Mm.
had
No, we don't, that's not. Those aren't courses that you could have took. Even still now, I don't hear nothing. I don't hear no. My nieces or nephews say like those are options. Now they do say like it looks like from one of my nieces was telling me that you could take like some college prep classes, but
mm-hmm,
it's
mm-hmm.
still just under like that same one diploma. So
Oh, that's sucky.
right, because what the fuck am I taking these classes for if they're not gonna
Right.
count for
I mean,
shit?
I guess go and get that experience if the
Mm-hmm.
school allows you to, because with all of everything that's going on, I see a lot of schools being shut down.
Me too. In Georgia, they shutting down like 8 or 9 schools. They're shutting down like 8 or 9 schools. I want to say like 3 or 4 of them is middle schools.
Wow.
They might be more than 8 or 9 for real, for real. They're shutting down a lot of schools, and you know
That's
what's crazy? I don't even think a lot of people are aware, or maybe I don't know. I don't think a lot of people are aware because they're not really making a big uproar about it. Like I want to, don't give me. I don't want to say the school name because I'm not sure exactly what schools, but I know a few of them is in Clayton County. She was in DeKalb.
Oh man.
I'm like, okay,
I can't
these
really
are high
tell you.
populated areas. Like these are people. These are high populated areas.
Wow.
You close down the school. These folks already don't want to go to school.
Yeah.
They already don't want to
Well,
go.
let me tell you something. Please, also, one big thing that I'm seeing, it doesn't matter north, south, east, west, doesn't matter where you go. I know we said before, go out there, move, whatever. Sometimes when young people move, they move out with a dream and they think the dream is supposed to, because I've seen a lot of people, a lot of young people will move to New York, will move to Atlanta, will move to
Mm-hmm.
these areas, will get themselves in a certain kind of debt. Think that you can move up in a penthouse or move in a high rise in
Right.
Atlanta's
Exactly.
fucking prominent area. And then
Mm-hmm.
you're homeless in the next month. And then you're on TikTok asking the world to help you pay for your bills. Let me
Right.
tell y'all something. Please, when you move, wherever you move, however you move, please make it make sense. That's all I ask.
And listen to your people. If your people trying to give you some real knowledge and really trying to tell you something, like listen to your folks, whoever that may be. It be your friend's mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your teacher, your whoever. Listen to people. Listen to your elders. Listen to the older individuals, even if you don't consider them your elder. 10 years, 15 years. Listen to them. Like get some good sound advice and run with that. Because at the end of the day, like a lot of people is here to see the next generation win. Millennials, we're here to see the next generation win. We ain't trying to cap on y'all or
Mm-hmm.
not trying to stop nobody shine. Do y'all, but do y'all the right way. Like make it
Mm-hmm.
make sense. Cause we made it make sense. We made it make sense. We worked. We had jobs, 15, 16, 17 years old. We worked. We built work ethic. We educated ourselves. We're continuing to educate ourselves.
Absolutely.
We know
Because
what's
my
going on.
girl's about to graduate.
Thank you, friend. But yeah,
shout out to the graduates of 2026.
Woo woo! Shout out to the graduates of 2026. I know that's right. But yeah, we made it make sense. We're making it make sense, even through the trials and tribulations of it all that we still have to go through because we keep going through shit. But hey, here we are, sticking it out, fighting a good fight. The fuck, we need y'all now to step up and like act like y'all learned something from us or from the past generations. Pick somebody. It's a lot of influential people out here.
I feel like our generation, the best part about our generation is I feel like we will make it in any other generation because of the tools, because of the exposure, because of the time frame, just the everything. I feel like we would be able to make it in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. Well, there we are. There we are.
Right, we're
you know
right
what I'm
there
saying?
now.
And that's why we're thriving and being, the people. Some of us
trying to be the people's voice, but y'all think that millennials old as fuck. We don't know nothing. Woot woot. The older generation don't believe in us, or I don't still think they do shit, to be honest with you. But the older generation don't believe in us, and then the younger generation don't look at us as influential individuals that are paving the way, like how other people did for us. We're opening up more doors. And I'm not saying that the younger generations aren't doing anything too, because there are some people that are focused and is trying to do the right thing and set, it up for other people to come up. But a lot of y'all just out here still head up your butthole and not having a fucking vision or having a real plan and figuring the things out that you need to figure out. Start small. You don't have to figure everything out in one day. Like it's okay. It's gonna take some time, but let's not just walk around here whimsy daisy all day.
Yeah. Keep them feet moving. Make your brain keep working. Figure it out. Write it down. Do something. Okay?
Yeah.
All in all, get your shit together.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of shit going on in the world, and I know that some people aren't privy to, or you guys are into what, Lotto got going on, or, Scotty and Lemmy, or whatever the fuck these people's names is. I know you guys are fascinated with the latest teas and going on, but just stay focused. Okay? Just stay focused and be aware, because what you don't know is somebody who is in charge of this fucking country is about to pull the rug from underneath us. So all in all,
right. But we're telling you, hey, but hear me out. We're telling everyone, not just the younger generation. This is my opinion. They're not going to pull it from up under us like, oh, we didn't see this coming. The ones who are paying attention, that's locked in, that's looking at what's happening, we are seeing the rug being slipped from up under us. We're not going to be real surprised. That's why we're preparing ourselves. That's why we're preparing. And whatever that may look like, moving into a smaller situation with you and your kids so you can afford it, going to get a better job, going to get a second job. Hey, maybe you can watch your kids 2 or 3 times a week and not take them to daycare. If you can't afford the daycare, if that's an expense that you can, let go of.
Cut. Right.
I mean, obviously obviously not everybody can do that. But
right.
To each his own. If the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Like, prepare yourselves, because it's not just going to be pulled from up under you. It's happening in front of your face. Right behind Scotty and Lemmy. Right behind their ass. There's some more shit going on that you probably need to tap into.
All in all, doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter where you're going. We can all agree that New York is a great state to be in and
absolutely
be from. And so is Georgia, friend. I was trying to be like.
I know you're trying to throw a little shade. I know. I caught it. But again, I love New York. I love the South more, and a lot of people love the South. But Hey, we're in
Yeah.
great regions of the world right now.
Absolutely.
And it's
Absolutely.
always, if you ain't had a chance to visit Georgia or New York, you might need to get out there. There's some shit for you out there in both sides, baby. You're gonna have a good time.
You absolutely will have a good time.
You're gonna have a good
You
time.
absolutely will have a good time because the nightlife be popping.
So, like you said, friend, at the end of the day, both regions of the world, of the country, is great parts. Should visit it.
Absolutely.
Take some time out if you can. I know things are crazy right now, but whenever you get an opportunity, travel. Travel. I think that's like the key point. Let's see what else out there. Touch some
All in
stuff.
all, absolutely. Touch the grass in different states. The grass in New York ain't the same grass in Georgia.
Hey, it ain't greener
The
either. But y'all
trees.
got grass. That just came out because I'm like the grass. The fuck.
Because we don't have an infamous Central Park.
That's man made.
Is it?
Nah, it's not man made. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. Nah, but not even just that. Like, there's not different regions of New York.
To my Longinians, okay?
Is that what
I
y'all
need
call
you.
yourselves?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up
Oh,
as I
I'm
go.
like, okay, there's some shit right now.
To
I never
my
heard
Long
that.
Islanders. My Long Islanders. That's what the fuck they're called. To my Long Islanders.
My Longinians. You just made your own shit up.
To my Long Islanders. Get the fuck up out of there. Because that bitch is about to sink.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Go ahead and go someplace else. Get the fuck up out of there. Nevertheless, all in all, I would say Long Island is a great place to grow up in. Grow
Right,
up
home is
on.
home.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. I miss growing up in my era. I don't miss going back home. I don't miss that aspect because Long
Right.
Island isn't Long Island. Brentwood that I know of to be is not it. It is mass cluttered stores on top of stores on top of stores. They just build the shit at this point. I remember places that used to have trees. The trees is knocked down, ran over, dry.
That's how it is right where I'm from.
It's a parking lot or it's some other shit. If I could go back to the Brentwood that I knew or the Long Island that I knew, yeah, absolutely. But every now and again I go back, visit, it's cute, whatever. I just don't like the cold, so that's why I'm not really feeling y'all.
And I'm over it. I don't have to deal with this anymore.
And I know it's fucking up my bones. So now it's time for me to go back where I belong because
To the
I'm supposed
south.
to be warm. I'm supposed to be warm. I can't deal with that. Now, as somebody from up north, I have the knowledge to prepare myself when places in the south tend to get fucking cold below zero.
Right, because I be messed up. I be told. Okay, I'm like, oh, do I get a big coat? Do I get a little coat? Do I get what the fuck? I just at this point, big coat, little coat, leather coat, trench coat, raincoat. You just never know when you're gonna need to pull one of these hoes out.
I can't take you nowhere.
I'm just saying.
That's that weather all over the place, and this is the aftermath of it. Just sick. Just sick and not knowing. Sick and sick and sick and tired of the fucking cold. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, goddammit.
Okay.
Tired of this goddamn cold.
Period.
But
gotta move.
April's coming.
Shout out to the Taurus.
Shout out to my April babies. I'm allowing y'all to be acknowledged just for this 2 seconds because from the 1st to the 30th, I don't hear nothing that y'all saying. I don't give a F whose birthday it is. I don't give a F whose birthday it is.
Oh, goodness.
Mine is the 21st, but I'm celebrating it every day.
A period. Every single day of April.
Is a holiday in April. Okay?
Every single
day.
Now
that we've understood that and established that, let's bring this warm weather in and wrap this cold shit up. Fry that goddamn groundhog and let's move this motherfucker along.
That groundhog said, psych ya.
No, for real, because this weather is so all over the place. That's probably why his ass was the fuck so all over the place.
Right, because he didn't even know. He was like, well, shit, is it? I don't know. Do they got more time in the winter or do they got, what the fuck? No, for real. So, for real. Because what?
Nevertheless, doesn't matter where you from or where you going. Make sure you guys always tune in to Today I Got Time. Make sure y'all are subscribed and keeping up with the latest updates on our podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. And y'all have a blessed one, but be safe.
Okay.
Bye.